So how can we go about calculating our earnings from DeFi before we even invest into the liquidity pools in the first place? I don't know about you, but before I invest thousands of dollars into something, I want to know detailed information and projections about the investment. If you go to a decentralized exchange such as Orca here, and you go to pools, and then you go to a pool that you're interested in getting into, you can't see much information. You can't really run any simulations. Yeah, you can see estimated yield per 24 hours, but that's only based on the past 24 hours of data. You can't see your estimated monthly yield, your projected APR, etc. That's where Metrics Finance comes in. It's the best software for finding liquidity provision opportunities, also simulating your returns to see what type of money you could be making, and then third, building out your portfolio. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to do with your money. I'm just showing you this really cool tool. So on Metrics Finance, we can go to the Discover section. By the way, I'll leave a link in the description to claim a trial of the pro version of Metrics Finance for you to try it out. But anyways, we can go to select exchange, select networks, and choose the networks and exchanges we want to look at. For example, we can look for some higher APR pools. We can look for pools with higher than 45% APR. We can start scrolling through looking for some opportunities. I'm not going to pay attention to the meme coin pools, etc. But once you find a position that looks interesting to you, you can go ahead and hit the simulate button. Now this is really cool. You can enter your sample deposit amount for the simulation. In this case, we can go with about, let's just say 10,000 bucks. And then we can scroll down and we would be selecting our range. So we can select the price range at which what price points we want to supply liquidity at. And we can see our estimated yearly APR, monthly, and our estimated daily earnings. You can see other very important information, such as the correlation. Of course, it's very important to know how correlated the assets in the liquidity pool are. And if you're over on Orca or Uniswap viewing the pools, you can't see this crucial information. Also here, look, when I'm looking at this Solana to USDC pool on Orca, I don't see any information about the fee history, the volume history, etc. But on Metrics Finance, you can scroll down and look. You can see the fees per day, the volume per day, etc. And then you can go back. You can add other filters. So for example, say we want to look for pools with higher than 5 million bucks in TVL. We can do so. We can scroll through the positions. We can select other exchanges. Say I want to look at Orca and Solana. We can find the USDC to Solana position. We can simulate it and we can go ahead and take a look at it. When simulating, it's also important to change your calculation range. So this simulation by default uses the past 30 days of data, but you can change it to use the past 50 days of data or the past 10 days of data. So for example, you can use the past 10 days of data and then find a range. I'll swap the order of the assets right here. So if we're looking at like 179 to 225, we could see our APR, etc., our monthly APR, and our daily estimated fees. I'm glad I'm able to give you guys a trial to the pro version of Metrics Finance using the link in the description, so you guys can definitely take advantage of that. Anyways, subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss an upload, and I'll see you in the next one.